morning guys, I'm starting this video again because I just hit the tripod and sent my iPad flying. So I'm starting this again. Anyway, I met a lovely lass called Julie on eBay. I ordered a piece of fabric probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and then I ordered a couple of more pieces, and then I was telling about what I used the fabric for. And she sent me her Instagram, and she's got my Instagram, and I was then telling her about YouTube, so she could see what we do as journalers with fabrics, how lovely it is to have beautiful fabrics for the covers. Anyway, her name's Julie, and on Instagram she's got hopscotch and conkers limited. Okay, so the words are separated and they're all lowercase. On eBay, it starts with a capital H and it's all lowercase. Hopscotch and Conkers Limited. I will link these down below for you. And I just wanted to show you some of her gorgeous fabrics. Now, I've got another bundle this morning, which are absolutely stunning. And she's going to start doing YouTube videos, which I'm so excited about. I really am, because her fabrics are amazing. Most of them are Sanderson fabrics, and if you know anything about fabrics, they're a heavy weight material, which is absolutely perfect for doing journals. You can't see through them. So if you decide to use your Amazon packaging with a big smiley face on, you're not going to see that black smiley face coming through. And a lot of them are from the 1930s as well, which is another real bonus. This one I fell in love with as soon as I saw this one. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Look at those birds. And you know how much we all adore birds. And the other bonus, you can get a fat quarter. Oh my days, a fat quarter. How many times have you searched gorgeous fabrics like this and you've got to buy a metre? We can't afford to go and buy a huge metre of fabric. And I don't know, when you make a journal with one of these fabrics, you don't want to go and have to do another 4 or 8 journals using the same fabric. You know, you might gradually over the years use it up, but you know, you really want something that you can make 1 or 2 covers with and, you know, really enjoy it. So that was my other thing. I found somebody who sells fat quarters. Anyway, Sanderson fabrics are very popular with Tina, Shabby Dabby Doodah. If you ever watch our Tina and you listen to her talk about fabrics, Sanderson are one of her favourites. They're absolutely beautiful. And she does William Morris. Yes! So let me show you some of the gorgeous fabrics that I've got. Now, what she's also going to do is she's going to start doing some bundles for us, and as I say, she's going to do a YouTube channel, so we'll be able to access her easier. This one, I love this one because it's got the purple in. Everybody's going mad on purple and mauve, aren't they, at the moment? And that lovely blue, absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous. I really love it. I thought it'd been lovely for a summer journal. This one, oh my goodness, look at this fabric. Look at the birds. Let's see which one I'm folding this. Unfolding and folding and trying to get it so you can see it. I'll have to come open it right out and then... Sorry guys. I should have checked which way round it was. Look at that. Look at that image. Isn't that stunning? Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And then you go down, look into this. Absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love that one. Really beautiful. And you know when you've got a good fabric, you can feel it in your hands, can't you? Now this is the first one I brought, actually. Oh no, the second one I brought. And the reason I brought this one was because it looks Art Deco. And you know, I'm doing a journal for Paulette at the moment, and I've decided to use a totally different fabric actually. But also with these lovely fan effects here, I'm hoping you can see them well. You could use this as an Egyptian type journal as well, if you're doing anything on Egypt, because you've got the gorgeous fans in there. Then this is the first fabric I ordered. This is William Morris. Of course, you know our people up here in Scotland absolutely love their William Morris. And I just love that. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really is such a beautiful print. It really is. Gorgeous. Now, this is the bundle I got this morning. And she always makes you a little card. And so you get a little stamp on it. And she always sends you a lovely, lovely message. And the other thing about Julie is when she sends you your bundles, say you order 3 pieces of fabric. If you're doing it on eBay, you will have the price of the fabric, and a lot of the fat quarters are about £6. You will get that price, plus it's something like £1.40 if you're in the UK to post it. What she does, all those, so you've got 3 lots of postage on there, she will work out what the exact postage is, and then she will send you a little bit extra. So say you ordered 1 fabric, she will give you a bit extra. You know, she doesn't give you just the fat quarter. She'll give you a bit extra to cover the postage that you've paid extra, you know, so you don't lose out with her at all. So let me show you these from this morning. Look at this one. Isn't that stunning? Absolutely gorgeous. I thought, how wonderful would that be for, you know, one with nursery rhymes and kids stories, and, you know, it looks very Anne Hathaway, doesn't it? You know, when you look at it, you can see that, can't you? You know, and she does Liberty prints, which I absolutely adore. I just really, really, I'm so happy I found her, because she sent me some pictures the other day, so I could just choose. I didn't have to go all the way through eBay. Look at that gorgeous peach, isn't it? Really, really lovely. I'm just hoping that with the sun coming in and out today that you can actually see these fabrics really well. And look at that. I mean, you can see they're vintage. As soon as you look at them, you can see they're vintage fabrics, can't you? And I'm just over the moon with them. I really am. I'm just so amazed. I don't know what the situation will be to sending them abroad. I've no idea. I've not discussed that bit with her yet. But obviously, you know, if you want to pay the postage for her to send them abroad, she will do it. I'm sure of that, Aran. But all you have to do is, if you go onto Instagram and follow her, and then you can chat to her. You know, you can send her a message, or you know, you can let me know. You know, I'm quite willing to send her a message if you can't get hold of her. Aren't these beautiful? You can see I've had a lot of fun, can't you? I'm gonna be as happy as old Harry for weeks and weeks on this lot. And look at this one. Oh my goodness! I saw this and I went, oh my gosh! Everybody is going to go loopy over that one. Look at it. There's so many possibilities. You know, you can use it as it is, or, you know, you can cut these out and do some gorgeous slow stitching on him. And, oh, you know, this is even better than I thought it was in the picture. I'm so going to have to see if she's got any more of this. I absolutely love it. And then there's this gorgeous one here. So, as you can see, I've had a right fun time the last couple of weeks, blethering away to Julie. And as I say, she's going to try and get some bundles together, which would be absolutely amazing. Obviously, she didn't know anything about junk journaling. She'd never heard of it before, which is not surprising because, you know, not everybody does crafts in this way. And obviously, she's got a shop. So that gives us the advantage there as well. And really, she is one of the most nicest, loveliest women I've ever met. These are just some little gift bundles that she sent out as well this morning. Look at this one. And I'm just, well, I'm happy bunny. I can get my covers done. You know, you just keep wanting to stroke them, don't you? You know, when you get really beautiful fabrics, it's the same as when you get really lovely paper packs. You know, say you get your Stamperia. You want to do this, don't you? You want to stroke them, and there's something about the smell of new paper packs, isn't there? There's something wonderful about them. So I've come in to do this for our Julie. Do go and have a chat with her if there's anything you want. She is so approachable. As soon as she gets up on YouTube, I will let you know. And if she gets bundles coming together, I will let you know that as well. Any information that you're not sure about, let me ken. You know, you can email me or you can message me on Facebook. You know, I'm around, or even just a message on this video. And I will find out what I can for you. But to find these type of fabrics at this price, and in fat quarters, yes. I've found them at last. So you will see lots of these in all my journals now. I'll be having happy time unless I decide to stick them in a nice box and hide them, as us journalists do. I've made a promise not to hoard anymore, because how many times, I mean, I can remember I had a gorgeous paper pad, and I'm trying to think who it was now. It was going back, it was Hunky Dory, I'm sure it was one of their very first ones, and it was just beautiful, and I just loved this pad. And I kept thinking, why the hell am I hanging on to this all the time? You know, if you hang on, you gradually, your how you feel about things and your tastes change, don't they? You don't have the same tastes as when you were a teenager. It's like perfumes. If you smell a perfume from when you were like 18 to when you're like in your 50s, 60s, you're like, how on earth did I wear that? You know, you don't have the same taste. So no more hoarding. Let's get this stuff out there and make beautiful things. Anyway, have an amazing day. I finally got my heating working properly. So we had the thermocoupler go on Wednesday. So I had to wait for that to get fixed on the actual boiler thing itself. And then yesterday the battery went in the box outside, you know, the meter. So thankfully the guy who came out, he only lives around the corner. I was so pleased. He was here. It must have just been going to lunch when the call came in. And he's obviously had his lunch and then came straight round. I was just absolutely over the moon. I thought they were going to have to come down from Edinburgh, because if he wasn't working or he was on a call up in Edinburgh, I could have waited all day. So, yeah, we've got heat. The cat is absolutely over the moon. You know, he really cannot cope. You know, this old boy, you know, when they get to nearly 19, they need their heat, don't they, these cats? You know, they don't like it out there. He keeps going downstairs. He looks out the door at the snow and then sort of looks at me as if to say, you think I'm going to go out in that? Then trots back upstairs again. Anyway, guys, have an amazing weekend. I'm hoping to get this journal finished for Lydia today. Having so much fun with it. It's called Tuscany Romance, the kit that I'm using. And there's several bits to it. And I am just loving it. I really am. I've gone in a different direction from where I normally go, you know, and I love that when I can able to, you know, because obviously I've made several journals over the last 2 weeks. You know, I've done quite a lot of design team projects. So if you're able to not make them all look the same, I think that is such an advantage, and I think it keeps you fresh, you know, if you can look at things in a different way. So I'm loving it. I really am. Anyway, enough waffling. Have an amazing day, everybody, and I'll speak to you tomorrow, hopefully.